Hey guys, welcome to question MM209 of the Maths Methods Fortify study guide. We've got this function f of x equals negative x cubed times cos of 2x, and we are challenged to find f dash of pi on 6. So, where are we going to start with this? Well, firstly we need to find f dash of x before we can find f dash of pi on 6. Firstly, this is a 2-mark question, so just keep that in mind as we move along. I've seen these sort of questions in VCA before, either 2 marks or 3 marks. So that's the reason why it's a little bit inconsistent in Fortify, is simply because I've seen them as 2 marks or 3 marks. So how are we going to find f dash of x? Well, f dash of x is our derivative function or our gradient function, which means that we're going to need to differentiate this function here. What sort of function is it? A product function, right? Because we've actually got a multiplication, an implied multiply in between here, which means we're going to use our product rule. Sweet. But before we do that, we're actually going to need to rewrite this f of x in terms of u and v. So what I'm going to do, I like working with y, as I'm sure you're aware by now after seeing a few of these videos. So we're going to let y equal u times v, where u equals negative x cubed and v equals cos of 2x. Awesome. From here, we're going to find du dx and dv dx because we're going to need that for our product rule later. So du dx is the derivative of this, which is negative 3x squared, and dv dx is equal to sine of 2x. Sorry, negative, what am I doing? Sorry guys, brain fart moment. Negative 2 sine of 2x. Awesome. Now we're going to come up here to do our product rule. So actually I'll write the product rule down here. So dy dx is equal to u times dv dx. Sorry if you can hear that construction in the background, guys. There's a lot of building going on at the moment. V du dx. So this is our product rule, right? Now what we have to do is just sub in our values. So we're just going to take this, and we're going to say dy dx is equal to u, which is negative x cubed, multiplied by dv dx, which is negative 2 sine of 2x, plus v, which is cos 2x, multiplied by du dx, which is negative 3x squared. Hopefully you guys can still see that. From here, we're just going to rearrange. So we get 2x cubed sine of 2x. Well, not rearrange, we're just going to expand out. Take away 3x squared cos 2x. So that's our first mark here, guys. Awesome. So we're going to say, therefore, f dash of x equals this, right? Because our function was given to us in f of x, we need to say that f dash of x equals this, as opposed to dy dx. Awesome. From here, we're going to sub in our pi on 6. So f dash of pi on 6 is simply going to be pi on 6 subbed into all of our x's. So 2 times pi on 6 cubed, sine of, now 2 times pi on 6 is pi on 3. Take 3, pi on 6 squared, times cos of 2 times pi on 6, which again is pi on 3. And from here, we're actually going to go down to get, so pi to the power of 3 is pi cubed, obviously. 6 to the power of 3 is 216. And then we've got a 2 on the top, so that's going to halve the 216 to get 108. So pi cubed on 108. Times sine of pi on 3, which is root 3 on 2. Okay, so times root 3 on 2. And again, if you're not too sure about how that gets root 3 on 2, just go back and review your unit circle stuff. Pi squared is obviously just pi squared over 6 squared, which is 36. And then 3 over 36 is 1 on 12. So pi squared on 12. Cos of pi on 3 is 1/2. So we get times 1/2. Cool. So what we get from here is we just multiply all this together. So root 3 pi to the power of 3 over 108 times 2 is 216 minus pi squared times 1 is pi squared over 24. And that's it, guys. So that means that f dash of pi on 6 is equal to root 3 pi cubed on 216 minus pi squared on 24. And that is our final answer and your second mark. So guys, if you have any questions about this, hit me up in the comments below. But otherwise, have an awesome day.